Welcome back to the Hockey Shop Source for Sports here in Goalie Utopia. We have everything you would want as a goaltender, including the new CCM EFlex 5.9 stick. What we don't have is cam, because when I picked this up and said, man, that's really light for a second price point stick, I asked him how much it weighed. And he said, I could tell you, but I'd have to look it up.
I didn't have to look it up. I just did a little bit of field testing, and it weighs exactly 700 grams at a 26-inch stick. Not bad for a mid-price point.
That's what we call show research, Cam, and it's usually done before we're on air.
I'm a slave for good intros.
That works as an intro. Welcome back
To the Hockey Shop Source of Sports.
Okay, your show. Tell me about the EFlex 5.9 stick. Now, full disclosure, a lot of you are like, whatever happened to the EFlex 5 stick? Remember when we had our CCM designers and the people behind the scenes that helped build this gear on the webinar at InGoal Magazine? Due to supply chain issues, they've pushed the EFlex 5 stick back to the spring of 2022, but you can still get the 5.9. And to be honest, sometimes we're a little slow in sort of doing that next price point down, talking about some of these options. Like I said, I picked this up. It feels nice and light. You mentioned 700 grams. Like I honestly felt like it felt lighter, and I think that's because of the balance on it. What are some of the other things that you're going to get in this stick? Obviously, maybe not quite to the extent you'd get in an EFlex 5, but in this second price point, the first thing you're getting is a lower price point, $200 versus the EFlex 5 being a more expensive stick.
Correct. So, you know, they had to replace their lineup because last year they still had that 4.9, which was a foam core stick. So those are gone now. No more 4.9. Sorry, your foam core people. That's
Apologies to Marc-Andre Fleury, but no more CCM foam core sticks.
my apologies. However,
Did he call you the other week about those pro returns?
my phone's it's on loud. I'm still waiting.
We got a message in. Call him, Mark.
Back to stick. Yes, you're looking for a lightweight stick that's, you know, more reasonably priced. You're still getting a lot of that foam core feel out of the EFlex line of sticks, which is what CCM was really going for. So Flex is a big one. It still is that soft flex style. As you can see, I can still get quite a good bow, especially into that paddle.
I was going to say in the paddle too, because we've heard a lot of goalies talking about flex sort of through here and into the seam at the shoulder. Mm-hmm. But what I loved about the EFlex 4, and it seems to have carried over even into the second price point on the 5, is that flex through the paddle, which is just that little extra zip when you're popping a quick pass.
Exactly. As well as their carbon blade. So that's, again, what's helping to keep that weight down. Called out, as you can see it. Again, good control, good feel, good rebound pop off it too as well. So you get that, you know, again, supreme control. But overall, actually, I quite like this stick. For what is a $200 price point, it's going up against some of the other ones that are on there. Again, you're getting a lot of good value out of this, and especially since you don't really have that higher end option. You could argue that this isn't really too far off from that Pro stick.
And some different options, as you can see. We've got the different sort of curves between the two, but also rounded toe, square toe. Gave Cam square toe. It's a bit of a square. Do they even use that terminology anymore? Not sure. Anyways.
So, yes, you're getting P1, which Kevin has, and P4, formerly known as Price Curve and Crawford Curve. Again, more of your wedge design, rounded toe. More of your mid-curve, closer to your Bauer P31 here, closer to your Bauer P34 over here, for those that are using, you know, the Bauer nomenclature. Again, great overall feel. Some good stock. 2 colors, black and white.
That's red and white over here. Not colorblind, actually. And you've still got the Pro Returns in stock as well. So, folks, the one question that many of you might be asking, there is EFlex 4 and Premier 2 Pro stock at $200. Why don't I buy the highest level stick and the Pro Returns compared to the second price point of the new model? And your answer, you know, would be A, sort of more stock, like you said, patterns and curves that you're familiar with versus some of the custom ones over there. But the other one would be warranty. This one comes with one. As we said last week, the Pro Returns don't. But
30-day warranty.
30-day warranty. But lots of options here at the Hockey Shop from CCM and their stick line. The EFlex 5 may not have arrived just yet, and not till the spring, but there are plenty of options to keep you snapping passes and helping your breakout here at the Hockey Shop Goal Department. Cam, if they got questions about those Pro Returns, or about the various options you have here. Most of them will be answered. You can check out thehockeyshop.com, but if they want to get a hold of you,
604-589-8299 or 1-800-567-7790.
he's gotten really good with the numbers in terms of how to call him. Now we just need to work on the research before the show so he doesn't have to go running off as we hit record.
Like I said, good entrance. How was your entrance? How's your hair? Try again.
Cut.